Bonjour mes amis de Fr1. I hope that you all are doing all right. So this video is going to go over the week 3 choice boards, and after the Teams tutorial video that I made last week, I have learned how to do screen captures, so we don't have to try to follow along on my big bulky other laptop. So here we go. Without further ado, let's get into the first activity. So the first activity choice that you guys have this week is to bring a little bit more normalcy back into your lives. So this is me asking you to access the Fr1 website. The instructions to do so are found on the homework blog. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go into the audio file for Unité 3, and you're going to either record a video or a voice clip of you listening to and repeating the vocab from the 3 leçons. So whether you do this in 1 video, 3 videos, it doesn't matter to me. You're just doing the vocabulaire actif, écouter, et répéter like we usually do. Then once you have made your video or audio clip, I'm asking you guys to give me 5 words that you find very difficult to remember or very difficult to pronounce. That way I can make a nice little list of problem words and try to make some kind of mnemonic or make a pronunciation guide or something like that, just so that you have it in your repertoire. Activity 2 is going over your irregular verb revision, as well as some regular verb conjugations. Remember that most verbs follow a pattern. So there's some kind of rule saying how you're supposed to conjugate them. However, the ones that we use the most, like I am, y'all have, we all do, they all go, those are all conjugated irregularly in French. So they're more common, they're used more often, but they're a little harder to remember how to conjugate. So what I'm asking you guys to do for this activity is there are charts below to fill out, and then I'm asking you guys to roll a die, spin a wheel, throw a dart, maybe not at your computer, and pick 3 of the conjugations to give an example sentence for. So to clarify this, I don't mean like, oh yeah, I do this entire conjugation and make a sentence for each of these. No, just be like, the 2 form of aimer, let's just do a sentence for that. Totally fine to do that. If you want to do the whole verb, by all means, go for it, but I'm not expecting that much. So here are your charts. There are 4 regular charts, so these are all going to follow the same kind of conjugation rules. These are all going to follow the same kind of conjugation rules. Notice what type of rules they're going to take. Regular ER, short IR, double SIR. This is the weird one that has, as the name implies, the 2 S's somewhere in the conjugation. Regular REs. And then you come to the 4 most commonly used irregular verbs. Simple as pie. Activity 3, les jours fériés. So remember several months back we were talking about jours fériés or holidays. So for this activity, I'm asking you guys to write a fake tweet. So not logging onto your Twitter, not signing up for Twitter. Please, God, don't. I've made a little template that you guys can just paste your text into here or whatever you want to do. Tweet. And the purpose of this is to push you to both write as much as you can, but also make sure that what you write is concise. And when I say concise, I mean you get the most material, the most information with the least amount of wordage. Because tweets are limited to 280 characters. So a character is considered a letter, a number, punctuation, symbol, space, but not accent marks. So for example, these don't count as 2 characters each. This is just 1 character. This is just 1 character. This is just 1 character, and so on. So my challenge to you is to try to use as many of those 280 characters as possible in your little mock-up. And you're going to be writing about a jour férié that you celebrate. When it happens, how long is it, with whom do you celebrate it, what do you associate with it, Just tell me about it, everything that you can. Activity 4, le poisson d'avril. So, poisson d'avril, I completely wasn't using my noodle and didn't make this an activity back on the first, but that's my joke on you all. Haha, pranked. I'm very bored, guys. So, for this activity, you're going to be learning a little bit more about poisson d'avril, which we talked about back with the jour férié unit. It's basically French April Fools, but there are some noticeable differences. So you'll have this video to watch, and then I'm asking you to, in 7 sentences, that, guess what, you can write in your first language if you want. If you want to write it in French, by all means, but you don't have to. I just want you to talk about this video. Like, what did you get out of it? How do you compare it to what we talked about in class? Maybe give me some words that you learned in French from the video. And if you want to, and you'll figure out why I say draw, from watching the video, but if you want to, draw me a poisson d'avril. You know, get a little bit of that artistic side out. Last activity for this week is going back to the Touloulou video. So remember, that's when the French Guianan women would dress head to toe in these very gorgeous costumes, and they would have a ball where they asked the men to dance, and it could be anyone, their doctors, their neighbors, their postman, whoever. And what you guys are going to be doing is compare this cultural phenomenon to other parts of French Guianan culture. So back in high school, I learned about La Compagnie Créole, which is a music group, and they had a song called Au Bal Masqué, or At the Masquerade Ball. And I noticed some differences between the ball they were talking about and the Touloulou ball. So I'm asking you guys for this activity to, you can watch this video on the Touloulou for a refresher. You can listen to the song here. I have the lyrics pasted below. Compare them. So I have a Venn diagram down here. Okay, you're free to change this however you want, but I'm asking you guys to give me 3 things that are exclusively Touloulou. So the Compagnie Créole doesn't show it at all. It's just Touloulou. 3 things that are just Compagnie Créole that aren't necessarily Touloulou based. And then give me 3 similarities in the middle here of, you know, maybe you say they're both French Guianan. There's a big ol' hint. But give me 3 things that they have in common that, you know, one shows, but so does the other. So very simple, cut and dry. You'll end up having 9 little points, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. And if you need the lyrics to Au Bal Masqué, I have them here. There are some redactions just because there are parts of the song that repeat themselves, and I figured I would save a little bit of space. And a lot of the vocab here is just character names. So it's pretty straightforward. So that is it for this week's video, Mes Amis de Français 1. If you have any questions on it, please let me know. Please send me an email. I would be happy to help you through it. I hope that you guys have fun with these. I hope you learn something or go, oh yeah, I remember when we did that way back when. Have a little bit of a nostalgia moment here. Yeah, if you need anything, please let me know. And if not, je vais vous voir très tantôt virtuellement. À la prochaine, mes amis.